What if Lucia Caminos was actually ugly in GTA 6? That strange thought just popped into my head the other day, and it honestly made me laugh. Cause let's be honest here, Lucia ain't bad looking for a bunch of 1s and 0s, and you could argue she's a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. But that made me think, what if she wasn't? What would the implications of that mean for Rockstar, the gameplay, or just the success of GTA 6 as a whole? Today we're going to be answering that exact question, but first of all let me give you a little bit of context. Lucia Caminos, or the real world actor Manni L has pretty much been 99% confirmed by the community. Manni L looks and sounds exactly like Lucia, and you may have seen her stumbling through interviews trying to cover that fact up.
Because when Mike said down this Grand Theft Auto, and I was super excited to ask you that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
On your IMDb.
What does it say?
It says Grand Theft Auto 5 video game Clubber 2 voice. Yeah, you might want to talk to somebody about that right now.
Oh, Clubber 2.
Mm-hmm.
I see, when I do voiceover, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and they just hand me a script thing, but I don't know what it was for.
You played, you did a voiceover on Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'm currently replaying Grand Theft Auto because I have nothing else better to do in my spare time.
No, I haven't.
And if you watch it back in hindsight, it's really obvious that she is definitely Lucia. On top of this, it's been recently discovered that she actually deleted her account off Instagram. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans were flooding her in the comments, and a lot of them were hitting her up in the DMs. Some of you gooners really have to get control of yourself. It's not actually been officially confirmed yet why she deleted her Instagram. A lot of people think it's to do with a non-disclosure agreement, or maybe she just couldn't handle the spam from the GTA 6 fans. Another thing to actually reinforce this fact is that Manni L has actually been in a GTA game before. She was actually in GTA Online in the Diamond Casino as one of the dealers in either blackjack or poker, so you may have recognised her voice if you played in there before.
Win goes to the dealer.
And this is actually what she ended up admitting in her interview, despite her thinking everyone was talking about her in GTA 6. Anyway, why is this actually significant? It's because we know Rockstar has a habit of reusing old actors from past games, such as Roger Clark, who's also known as Arthur Morgan, who actually played a side character I believe back in GTA 5. Speaking of GTA 5, we all know Michael, Trevor and Franklin, also known as Ned, Steven and Sean. Their characters were obviously all heavily modelled on their real life actors. I mean, Michael and Ned Luke are pretty much identical, and this really leads into why Lucia looks the way she does. I mean, she's based on real life Manni L. Maybe if it was a different actor, she'd look different in the actual video game. So maybe it isn't actually a statement from Rockstar and they just make characters based on how they look in real life. Who knows, maybe Lucia could look completely different if she had a different voice actor, and maybe she might not even be called Lucia. All of this makes you seriously think, is Rockstar seriously looking that far ahead when they hire people? And also, it makes you wonder if Rockstar is actually putting importance on a physical appearance, even just for a voice acting role. Alright, let's move on now to the facts, or the nitty gritty. A lot of you may not like it, but the truth is Lucia has been built and designed to please the majority and the widest audience for GTA 6, which in this case is most likely straight men. Yep, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. GTA 6 is being made by mostly men, for the majority, which is also men. And if you want to go one step further, they're probably between the ages of 18 and 40. And we know for a fact that Rockstar's obviously going to have that dialed in, and they know their audience really, really well. Essentially what I'm saying is, it's very likely that Lucia's appearance is 100% strategic and deliberate. I mean, yeah, they made Lucia attractive, but they went one step further with those bloody jiggle physics. I'm still scratching my head at how Rockstar expects us to play the game one-handed. But anyway, why is this so-called optimization for the target audience so important? It's just one word, and I think you can all guess it. Revenue. Or money, well, you know, same thing. Ultimately, if Lucia, one of the main protagonists in GTA 6, wasn't what people expected, it would affect the sales massively. I mean, I'm not just talking a few $1 million, it would likely be billions, all for one character in a Grand Theft Auto game. And I'm being serious here, it would totally affect the hype around the game, the clips being made off GTA 6 content, off TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and it could completely wipe out the gooners. I mean, would half of these Reddits even exist if Lucia wasn't in the game? On top of that, if you want a good laugh, just have a look at some of these Reddit posts. People are literally drooling over NPCs in GTA 6 and seriously asking if we're getting BBLs. Just quickly, if you're getting value from this video, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment. We'll reply to every single one of you. Anyway, back to the video. Rockstar's huge speculated $2 billion budget for GTA 6 means every decision counts, including Lucia and Jason's look. Talking about Jason, he also isn't too bad looking either, and the community seems to think so as well. So does that mean then, if Lucia's looks were potentially downgraded, Jason's Lucia's looks could actually take a hit as well, you know, with a matching effect and all that, but maybe I'm just overthinking it. But in response to that, I'd like to see the community's thoughts if Lucia was with a more average looking Jason, but I guess we'll never know. Moving on now, let's talk about the leaked gym system. Now the question's evolving from what if towards can we make Lucia fat in GTA 6? As you may have seen in GTA San Andreas, you could actually take CJ to the gym and lift weights, or you could take him to the local restaurant and feed him about 20 burgers, and all of this had an effect on the gameplay. It would affect CJ's strength, stamina, and even movement speed, and we could likely see that return in GTA 6. Adding on to that, you may have seen in trailers 1 and 2 where we can see Jason lifting weights and even Lucia in the gym, further hinting that this system could return. So maybe Rockstar could add in different animations based on your weight in the game, as well as NPCs potentially reacting differently to you. All of this makes you think we might actually be able to recreate Lucia similar to this thumbnail in GTA 6. Just imagine when GTA 6 Online comes out and you're starting a mission with a group of friends, and a randomer who looks like Badland Chugs joins the game. Imagine just how hilarious that would be. And maybe in this particular mission, maybe you got to run away from the cops, and maybe he gets taken down because he's not fast enough. So I guess overall, this feature could actually be a pretty funny addition to GTA 6. And expanding on that now, just imagine the implications of that in story mode. What if there's a mission in GTA 6 where you play as Lucia and you have to obtain information, maybe by seducing someone? I could imagine it playing out like that one scene from the Fast 5 where she's like, you don't send a man to do a woman's job. But maybe the mission would be more difficult based on Lucia's appearance. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see with all of this. Maybe it could have a decent effect on gameplay, or maybe it will just have no effect at all. Moving on now, let's discuss what could have happened in real time if Lucia and Jason didn't meet people's expectations. We've all seen GTA 6's trailer 1 and 2, but what if the community just didn't like the look of the main protagonists? I mean, you may have seen what happened with the Sonic movie a few years back, where the backlash was absolutely massive and they ended up redesigning Sonic's whole look. Luckily, most of the community seems to be on the same page and they all seem to be pretty okay with there being a male and female protagonist in GTA 6. But there's still a few fans who don't agree with this and actually think Lucia is ugly, but let me know what you think about that. Anyway, this was obviously a highly speculative video, but overall I think Rockstar's done a pretty good job because they just know their fans really well. And throwing away what we've talked about, GTA 6 would obviously still pull in billions regardless of how the main characters look. But that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed and we'll see you in the next one.